Welcome back to Four Pages. I'm joined with Kaylee Hanna, our morning anchor and reporter. Kaylee, before we get started, it's been a long time since we've been on the
It
same
has.
shift together.
We never see each other in person. It's weird.
I feel like it's like usually something bad when we see each other in person,
I know.
but today it's
Natural
good.
disasters, typically.
Literally. But I feel like, I saw you a couple of weeks ago when I came in early and it was like a jarring experience just like walking in the studio.
I was like, who's in here? And it was just you there early.
It's me.
I was like, oh, it's Mya.
Yeah, it's me. Now you're here on this shift.
Yes.
Again, which it's been a long time. You used to be our editor.
Yep.
And now you're the morning anchor and doing a fabulous job. I see you guys on the airport.
Thank you.
That's the only time I'm up that early.
I don't blame you. I wish I wasn't up that early, but
it's tough. Like the one time I've waken up that early to like come and do a story, I was like, no.
It's difficult.
And you guys have to smile and be like, no.
Yeah, we just kind of like manage it. It's we don't get used to it, so
yeah,
hanging in there.
But another thing that you're managing this year, you became a mom.
Yes.
To a little baby boy, and he's 9 months. You said now.
Yes, he just turned 9 months not too long ago. So.
Okay, I feel like he was just born. It was just like Kaylee's kids have her baby soon, and then it's like Kaylee had her baby.
And now he's 9 months, almost a year. So
time flies,
especially like holidays too.
Yeah,
it's gonna go by so fast.
Yeah, because you've had his first Halloween. You're about to have his first Thanksgiving and his first Christmas, and then his first birthday.
Yeah.
Like
it's all back to back.
Yeah, get ready.
Hanging in there, like most things.
Yes, but another thing you're hanging in there with is books because reading is really important even at like 9 months old.
Yeah.
And so tell me about some of the books that you guys have started reading to him and kind of what are his favorite kind of books.
Yeah, so we try to just stick with like the very educational books, like the bare basics. Yeah. We don't go too fancy. It's not like novel books. Just start him off with like Harry Potter or something. But we try to like he loves the little Pookie books. Okay. So like Spooky Pookie, I brought a copy. You can tell it's got some wear and tear on it. Yeah. He'll just pick this one up. He likes just looking at the photos. Like, he loves the Pookie photos, the little pig. And then I also have Night Night Little Pookie. We read this to him at bedtime. Okay. Just to kind of be like, okay, it's bedtime, calm down, you know, playtime's over. Yeah. We also are part of the Dolly Parton library program. Okay. They signed us up at the hospital, so it was very easy. And so they send us some very educational books, like he has a bilingual book. Nice. I don't know how to speak Spanish, but maybe he'll be able to learn. And then it's also like baby talk, like learning how to babble and stuff like that. He really likes those like little sound books, you know. And then he loves playing patty cake. Okay. I call it patty cake. I don't know the correct term
patty
for
cake?
it. Yeah.
Patty cake, baker's man. That one?
I call it patty, yeah.
Or how did other people say it?
I don't know. It's called patty cake on here.
Oh, pat cake. Like they really separate it.
Yeah. I don't know.
Not like patty cake.
Yeah, but he loves playing it. And so we got this book from the Dolly Parton program. Yeah. And he loves it. Okay. So, and obviously like The Very Hungry Caterpillar. A classic. He loves looking at the fruit and like seeing the holes in the fruit and stuff. Yeah. Because he's like a very touchy-feely baby, so he loves like sensory stuff. And so a lot of the books that we tend to get are like the sensory books. Like he loves this one, Never Touch a Dinosaur, and it has like all of like the, I don't know if you can tell, like the ripples and stuff. But one of the pages that he hated, because we started reading this like whenever he was very little. Okay. Like I'd say around like 3 months. Okay. Just because we were trying to like get him used to touching stuff. Yeah. He didn't like the T-Rex page. Okay. Is it scary? It is. A little scary. It's a little scary. Every time we would show him this page, he would just start crying, and he would just lose it. And so we had to read the book, but not show him the last page. Okay. Not a fan of the dinosaurs. Yeah, but he really does love like the touch books. Okay. And I think those are important too, because it really does teach babies about like sensory skills and stuff. So it's not only like educational with like brain development and learning how to talk, but also like touching and feeling. I think that's important for kids to have, especially at such a young age. And so when, like you mentioned that the book, that last book at 3 months, you guys are reading that to him, like when would you say you guys started, like reading to him consistently? Honestly, consistently, I would say we started within the first month or two.
Okay.
Just because um, both my mom and his mom were both like reading is so important.
Okay.
Because my mother-in-law is a teacher.
Okay.
So she's very like educational and
Mhm.
everything. And like even when I was pregnant,
Mhm.
like we would sit there and read to my belly, just because we were like, hey, like he hears our voice and it's
Mhm.
another way to bond.
Yeah.
And so we really just started doing that, and it really calmed him down most times too,
Mhm.
because it was like, hey, like we're learning
Yeah.
and spending time together.
Mhm.
And so I think it's really important.
Yeah. And so for you, like as a new mom, I guess what difference has, being able to read these books made for you, just kind of like in being able to bond with him and connect with him as well,
Mhm.
since this is a regular thing for you guys?
Yeah, so I will say, like, he is very bonded with
Okay.
my husband.
Okay.
Like, he loves him. And
Mhm.
right now, like, we're developing separation anxiety and stuff. And so he's like, oh, where are y'all at?
Yeah.
You know? But, like, him being younger, these books kind of gave me and him a way
Okay.
to bond rather than, like,
Mhm.
food and
Yeah.
stuff like
Yeah.
that. It was like, oh, she serves more than a purpose than, like, I'm hungry or I'm
Yeah.
tired.
Yeah.
So I think that, like, being a mom, it's really let me connect with him on such a
Mhm.
different level. And so he knows not only am I there to, take care of him and, feed him and everything, but also, like, she's here to, like, teach me and love
Mhm.
me and calm me down and put me to bed,
Yeah. No, that's really sweet, because I think sometimes you're like, we have to like read because like they need it, they need to learn. But
Mm-hmm.
a lot of times I think reading, it also connects people, because
Yeah.
you get to kind of learn about different things, and so it's like these memories you get to carry with you, even like
Mm-hmm.
even if he can't remember it right now.
Yeah.
Like as he gets older and you guys continue reading, it'll be something that he like continues to remember.
Mm-hmm.
What is one of your favorite books that you've read to him?
I'm a sucker for those little Pookie books.
Okay.
I love them. I love Spooky Pookie.
Yeah.
We're trying to do this thing where we like read to him like with books based on holidays,
Okay.
like for that upcoming holiday.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And so like it's kind of teaching him not only like, hey, this is reading and this is like brain development, all that stuff, but also like these are the holidays that we celebrate. These are the traditions we do.
Yeah.
And I think that's also important to kind of teach him like this is the time that we're in, the month.
Yeah.
But honestly, like the Pookie books are just my absolute favorite, and so I feel like I'm going to be reading him Spooky Pookie like during Easter.
Yeah.
Like I think that's gonna be a regular, and they're just so easy to read, and it's like very easy for him to like look at, because some books can be very distracting.
Yeah.
But like using the light colors and like very simple drawings, I think that really helps him out.
Yeah. And so for you, like thinking back to your childhood and just kind of what are some books that maybe you hope that he'll want to read as he gets older?
Looking back at my childhood, I really liked the was it the Little Pigeon books?
Yeah.
Just like the simple like as he's aging. But eventually I do want to get him to where he's reading like chapter books in middle school.
Yeah.
And he's like excelling on all of his like English tests and is really good at spelling and grammar. Just because like my job, like grammar and storytelling is so important to me. And so I kind of want to not force him to be good at it, but really instill that skill.
It matters, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think that's something that obviously as journalists we know often, because like we read every day. Like if we cannot read, we cannot do our jobs.
Right.
Like,
it's very difficult to do our jobs without that.
Like we must be able to read and to comprehend. And so that's like one of the things that I was talking about when we started this like new series. I was like, literacy. Yeah. There's a problem.
Yeah.
Not enough
really
people
is.
can read, and I feel like if we start when, like at a really young age, you know, like 3 months, 9 months, it's just something that can continue to grow, because that way you kind of have an early foundation of being able to read, and that like not just reading, but like when you can read something, you can comprehend too. And like you said, it's like kind of pairing the books with the seasons of, like, this is fall, so we're doing Thanksgiving or we're doing whatever it is. And so that's really cool to see, like, even though he's a little baby.
Yeah. A little guy.
Yeah. What is one, like, I guess, are there any, like, interactive books that you like reading to him? So, like, it doesn't have to be, like, spooky pooky or anything, but just kind of, like, you think it's a really sweet book that you've enjoyed reading.
There's this one, I can't remember the exact name of it, but it's talking about, like, I love you so much. It's, like, a Valentine's Day book. And I just love reading that because it shows him, like, I'm reading to you, but I also, like, love you and I care about you. And I think books like that are very sweet, and I think they're very important for babies, especially, like, teaching them love and teaching them how to care for somebody, you know. It really also helps with that bonding as well. But I think books like that are very important. Like, obviously, all books are important. But being able to, like, teach him not only, like, learning and, hey, this is how you talk. Because, I mean, reading does help them talk faster than they would if they just did screen time. But it also teaches him emotions. This is how you feel whenever you love somebody. And this is how we treat people kindly, you know.
Also, we don't throw toys
at
our friends' heads.
Please don't bite people. But I love being able to teach him about, like, emotions and touch. Because I think that books really give you that gateway of being able to teach them more than just what's written on the book. What's written on the pages. And that's such a special thing to be able to teach your own child that. And I applaud all the teachers out there, all the English teachers. Like, I don't know how y'all do it. Like, it's very difficult to focus on one kid and being able to teach him all these things because you just want to, like, really pour into that child. But to be able to do that to, like, 30 students. Very cool. I love teachers.
Teachers, they are the heroes because it's like, it puts things into perspective when it's like you're around, like, maybe one or two kids and you're like, man, I'm exhausted. But then you realize that teachers do it every single day and they're, like, actually, like, helping, like, 20, 30 students in one class setting, and they're helping them meet these certain standards that are going to help them. And reading, I don't know, like, you have to be able to read to get through school, whether it's reading, like, you're in English, whether you're in science, like, you just need it. And so I think starting out kids reading at such a young age is important, even if they can't read at first, but they get into that habit of, you know, like you said, we're going to read this book at bedtime every single night. And then eventually, like, they'll be able to read that book to you instead. And so that's a really cool aspect of being able to see the growth in reading as well.
Absolutely. And I also like bedtime books. It establishes that routine. Because that is something that is so difficult to get down and pinpoint as, like, a new mom. Like, those first few months, it was like, how is he going to know, hey, it's bedtime? How is he going to know, hey, it's time to wake up, like, let's play, you know, and figuring out those time schedules for him. But being able to have specific books that we rely on that are specifically for bedtime, it really helped because we had the routine of, like, bath, you know, put your pajamas on, you know, do baby lotion, all that good stuff. But also, you're going to get your bottle and we're going to read. And so that really helped with the flow of him getting used to, it's bedtime, time to go to sleep.
That's good, because I feel like sometimes it's like, obviously with our work schedule, even we need, like, a strict kind of, like, bedtime routine of, like, okay, we're gonna get home, we're gonna do this, and, like, it's completely opposite because like, you get off of work and the day is still going.
It's still going. I got the whole day ahead of me.
But, like, I get off and it's like, it's dark. I'm like, it's time to go to sleep. And so it's like just finding that balance of, like, okay, everybody needs a routine and figuring out your set routine. And so establishing that at a really early age, like, what difference has that made for you too as a mom, just knowing, like, you know, he knows what to expect, I know what to expect as well.
It's really made my life a lot easier. Like, it's at the beginning it was very chaotic because I was trying to figure out what does he need, you know, how am I supposed to, like, what's the flow going to be like, how do I know his hunger cues, and trying to really pick that up. But being able to read to him at night has helped so much because now he knows and I know, and we're on the same page.
Yeah.
Like common ground, like we both know what time it is and what's going to happen next.
Yeah.
And I just love that, like being able to stick that in the routine. And now that's our cue of, hey, bedtime, time to go to sleep. And then after we put him to sleep, we go to sleep.
Yeah.
Because my husband works the same schedule I do.
Yeah.
And so that's really helped out. And even like for me, like reading going to bed is like, it makes me sleepy.
Yeah.
And it really tells my body like we're winding down, you know, we're relaxing.
It's time to rest.
Yeah, time to rest.
Yeah. I love it. I love a good book. I'm always like, when I get off of work, I'm like, okay, I need to go to sleep. Yeah. Just like a few more pages, 4 more pages. That's how I named it. Yeah. That's I'm like, because you're always just like, okay, a few more pages. And I'm like, we're channel 4, so I guess I'll name it 4 more pages.
Yeah, that's clever. I like it.
Thank you. Princess helped me with that because I was like, I don't know.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, 4 more pages. All right, before we go, what are your 4 takeaways or 4 pieces of advice or 4 favorite books that you would give to maybe a new mom or just a mom in general when it comes to reading to their kids?
Yeah, so definitely, I know it may seem silly to start reading to like your belly or a child who's asleep or, you know, like newborns, they sleep so long. But don't be afraid to do it. I mean, that's the one thing I struggled with was I feel so stupid. Yeah. Like reading to this baby who does not understand me. Yeah. But once I kind of figured out this is helping in more ways than one, then it made my life so much better. But also, it helps establish that night routine. And so being able to not only learn his needs, but also be able to learn how to establish the routine. Yeah. I think that's important. And I think that reading really helped out with that. Yeah. Definitely, I'm going to switch it up. I'm going to do 2. All right. 2 books now.
Okay, I'm ready.
There's a book called Baby Talk that I brought here. I recommend starting to read that to him, like probably around the 4-month mark. Okay. Because it really does help. Because at that point, he's starting to get vocal. Yeah. And then it kind of helps him learn, like, oh, these are the sounds you make to be able to learn to start talking. And also just like reading those classic childhood books, like The Very Hungry Caterpillar, or like literally anything like classic. I'd recommend reading those because those are the books that everybody can kind of come together on and reminisce on and be like, I read that whenever I was little, you know? Yeah. And these are books that they're going to be able to keep reading after they're babies. Because, like Baby Talk, it teaches them sounds. Yeah. He's not going to really pick that up whenever he's in, like preschool. But, like, The Very Hungry Caterpillar, he'll be able to read that in kindergarten. Right. And it'll still help him out, you know, with the learning. So I recommend doing those classic books where it's not simple baby. Yeah. You know, it's more comprehensive. Yeah. So, yeah.
Perfect. Well, Kaylee, I appreciate you being here with me today. It was great catching up with you.
Yes, I had fun.
Yay! You have to come back.
Yes.
You have to come back when it's like his first birthday and you can talk about the books that you gave him then.
Oh, yeah. He's going to get a lot of books. Like, that's the one thing that we are asking for is, like, books, you know, educational experiences. Yeah. He has quite a bit of toys. Yeah. So I think
like no more toys.
The gift of learning is it never ends. So